Good morning everyone, welcome back to MemilyMakes, or welcome if you're new here. I hope that you're all doing well and that you're having a wonderful week so far and that you had a lovely weekend. I got to see my parents this weekend, which was wonderful. They came over for the day and we had a really chill time, which was great. I love a chill time. My mom's also a knitter, so she brought over a knitting and we got to do a bit of knitting together, which was really lovely. I love that. We also went for a little walk in the fields that I live by. I'm very fortunate to live in the countryside, so yeah, we've got a lot of nice walks around. So we went for a nice walk. Yeah, good catch up, good times, lots of nice food as well, so that was good. What else have I been up to? I've done some training this morning, which is why the video's early actually, because obviously I got up early, did my training for work, and then yeah, it was just thought I'd do this video now because then it gives me the rest of the day to decide what else I want to do. I do have some ideas for my yarn business to do some dyeing, so I might do some yarn dyeing today. I haven't quite decided yet. I could do with doing it, to be honest, but there's so many other things that I could do with doing as well. I mean, I do have some other work to do today, which I should do as well. I've got some laundry out. I think you can see actually on my face. The sun is shining, it's a beautiful day, so the laundry's out. I couldn't quite get the lighting right, that's why there's glare on this side of me. I have closed half the curtains. We're south facing, the back of the house even is south facing, so we get the sun on the back all day long, which is great. It's wonderful because this room's quite a long room, so it just, as you can see, I mean, it's hitting me and the window's quite a way back. It is a big door. But yeah, it's quite nice, but equally it's a bit awkward for this kind of thing because it means that half of me is going to be lit weird. But hey, there we go. It's what we deal with, right? Until I can get a proper room where I can sit and do this, then I'll make do. I could do it in the afternoon when the sun's a bit further over, but anyway, completely digressing. Right, so do I have any updates for you? I'm trying to think, just looking at my notes. My works in progress video I released on Saturday. I had a very, very helpful comment on the video, so thank you very, very much for that. It was relating to my deep V-neck sweater, the one that's finished. I've got the sleeves, I've got the body, they're just not connected, purely because the sleeves don't fit. Well, I don't think they fit, but the helpful comment was to just try and seam the side a bit higher up. If the sleeve hole fits, why not fudge it so that I can stitch up the body a bit higher up so that the hole on the body is smaller, so that the hole on the body will then fit the sleeves. That is the thinking behind it. Don't know why I didn't think of it, so thank you so much for that suggestion. I will definitely be trying it. It probably won't be anytime soon just because of the sheer amount of things that I've got going on, but I will definitely be trying that recommendation because it sounds like the best fix, really, and it sounds like it just would work. So yeah, I will be experimenting with that soon, at some point. But yes, thank you again. Obviously comments more than welcome at any point, and thank you. Right, let's get started, shall we? Oh, before I do, my tea is in my lovely Holy Shimoly. It's a Bobby Dazzler mug. I can't think of a mug that's any more British than this, to be honest. But it's from the wonderful Gary Drayton, one of his catchphrases in Curse of Oak Island on, I can't remember what channel it's on, but yes, I do like that show. They never find anything, but yeah, I love that show. And Gary Drayton, I love his catchphrases, they're absolutely brilliant. So my partner bought me the lovely Holy Shimoly. It's a Bobby Dazzler mug for, I think it was my birthday actually. So yeah, that's what I'm having, hang on. I do love tea. But anyway, right, so works, oh no, I forget, I have a finished object for you. How exciting is that? I mean, we all knew it was going to happen, let's face it. But yes, I have a finished object for you. I've left the pattern upstairs because what I do, I put my patterns in rotation. So any patterns that I would like to do or that I haven't done are on my bookshelf just over there by where my craft trolley is. And then I have a big folder that has all the patterns in. any projects, any patterns that I'm going to be doing soon go on my coffee table, which is just behind the camera. And then any patterns that I've finished or that I won't be doing anytime soon, they go upstairs. So that's what's happened to the pattern for the project that I'm about to show you. The pattern's upstairs. I was too hasty. But yes, so the finished object that I have for you today is my Rose Queen socks by Twinset and Pearl. This was the Sock Club collaboration between Botanical Yarn Dye the Yarn, and then Twinset and Pearl did the pattern, and these were July 2022's pattern or sock. Take it off there because the blue. Ooh, yeah, I've just finished blocking them because I've only just tied the ends in. But yeah, so obviously there's one of the socks. The other sock is here. As you can see, the pattern, there's a left and a right. So the pattern is only on one side and the other side is just plain stockinette stitch. And there you are. July socks are done. I am technically over halfway, we're halfway done with the Botanical Yarn Twinset and Pearl Sock Club for 2022. I have wound the yarn for August's socks, but I've not cast on because I think I've said it a couple of times now, but my plan for 2023 to try and get my whips down is I am not allowed to cast on a project until I've finished 2 works in progress. So here's one. I need to finish one more before I can cast anything on. So I'm sticking to it. This is one finished object. Done. Yes, there we go. Right, now then I'm just moving my wire because I put my wire on top of my notes. So I have I have 4 works in progress for you to show you this week that I've worked on. So without further ado, the first one I have for you, I didn't think I was going to work on this actually, but I did. Last minute I worked on it. I say last minute, it was Sunday I think that I worked on it. But I like to work on this when I'm playing a video game, usually like a city builder or something like that. I love city builders. But what I'll do is I'll have the video game on and I'll set up all the basics and things like that so the game can start progressing. But a lot of them, they take a bit of time for buildings to be built, for civilization to move on a bit. So when that's happening, I'll put in like a row or 2 on some knitting. But in this case it's crochet. I'm just going to move my tea because I know I'm going to knock it. And yeah, so that's what happened on Sunday. I started playing this video game and I put in a few rows on this. So let me show you. This tea is really in the way. So that's where I was. That marker there. And this is my Diamond Lattice Rug by Lily Knits. And as you can see, the marker is here. So I put in a few good rows in my little gaming session. Let me get up a bit and back a bit. There we go. So it's getting quite big now. It is actually looking quite rug-like, isn't it? It's almost to the point where I'm not going to be able to show you like in one session, in one frame. Sorry, session, frame. So yeah, I've done a decent amount, about that much, which is pretty good, I think. Probably about 2.5 inches. I think that's good. So yeah, really pleased considering I wasn't thinking of actually putting any rows in. I can't remember if I did any last week. I don't think I did. But yes, so that is the Diamond Lattice Rug by Lily Knits. Slowly getting there, slowly plugging away, getting there. Right, the next item that I have to show you progress on, I haven't bought my stitch markers over. I have for everything else, but for this I haven't. Hopefully it's not going to be a problem. Oh, it shouldn't be. Right, so let me show you. I'll grab the pattern first. So this is my Anthology Throw by Helen Stewart. There's the pattern. Absolutely beautiful. Again, this was part of her Knit Vent 2022 bundle pattern series. And this was the big project. So 24 mini skeins or 24 leftovers, or you could just do it all in one colour if you wanted. But yeah, I think it would be a great project for leftovers. Yeah, anyway, so what I've been doing is I've been using my hand-dyed yarns because I wanted a nice big sample basically, and I had leftovers from doing swatches and other samples and things like that. So I thought, why not? I'll just knit up a big sample with all of them. So let me show you. This was the marker where I got to last time. So I think I just started colour 11. Let me just check my notes. Yes, I just started colour 11, which was the bright pink. I haven't done much. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. So that's where I was. And I've done about an inch. And I've just started colour 12. So I'm on the second row. Oh, I'm on the third row of colour 12. So I haven't done a lot since the last time. But as you can see, it's the obviously jazzy colours. It's a bit wild and wacky, I think. But I think that's the charm of this blanket. And yeah, I think it's going to work quite nicely. But yeah, so that's where I've got to. Again, not a lot. I didn't really do that much knitting this week. I say that, but I've actually had quite a bit of progress on other stuff. But yeah, so that is my Anthology Throw by Helen Stewart. Love the project. It is so much fun. It is one of those that you can just put a program on and just knit mindlessly. Sorry, you'll have to excuse my hair. It's a bit fluffy today. I washed it this morning and I don't use straighteners anymore, so it just lives in constant fluff stage. I do try, but you know, it is what it is. Right, so the next project I have for you is my Monsoon Season Cowl by Joanna Herriot of Twinset and Pearl. It is beautiful. I do love this and I cannot wait to finish it. I'd really like to finish this so that I can wear it for Yorkshire Yarn Fest, which is actually in two weeks, I think. I was going to look at my calendar, it's on my phone, but obviously I'm filming, so never mind. I think it's in about 2 weeks. It's the first weekend in March, so I'd like to be able to wear this. I think if I keep going at the rate I'm going, I might be able to. Right, so let me show you the progress. It was slow going to begin with, just because you're alternating the yarn. So basically every stitch you're switching between the merino silk, and then you're switching between the merino silk and the is it alpaca? I think it's alpaca, isn't it? Baby Surrey alpaca. So you're switching between the two yarns, which obviously puts an element of slow progress into it, but that's fine, you know, it's fine. I didn't actually put the stoppers on this either. I have progressed it onto longer needles, so I can actually show you it a bit better than I have been. But there was my progress marker for where I got to last week. There you are. And I've done quite a bit more. You have to excuse me, my throat's getting a bit croaky, as it does. So yeah, I've got a bit of progress in there, quite a bit. There's, you know, a good few more rows to go, and it is a bit complicated, but I think on the whole, progress is good. Yeah, I'm really happy that it's joined in the round, and especially on the bigger circumference of needle, you can actually see the pattern much better. There we go. So it's got some nice little yarn overs, some points. These lumpy bits are where I hold the yarn together. So, you know, it's got an element of concentration needed. I think I've gotten to the point now where I kind of know the pattern. So yeah, it's not as slow going as it was, let's put it that way. But yeah, so I've done a decent amount of progress, I think. Nice decent amount of progress, but I cannot wait to finish it. I really want to wear it. It's so soft, and I absolutely love the let me just make sure I'm not going to drop any stitches. I do absolutely love the effect of the silk, the merino silk and the Surrey alpaca between it. So the merino silk are the knit stitches and the pearl stitches are the Surrey alpaca. So it just creates this really lovely effect, which I'm not sure I'm pulling off too well here in the camera, but it's absolutely stunning, and the colour is absolutely beautiful. So the colour, the yarn is dyed by Fruitful Fusion, and it's her Monsoon colourway to go along with the cowl. Yeah, loving it. And I heard that Twinset and Pearl, both Rachel and Joanna, are going to be at Yorkshire Yarn Fest. So I'm hoping to have this done. So will Ishrat of Fruitful Fusion. So I'm hoping to have it done so that I can wear it and just let them all know how much I love their yarn and their patterns. So yeah, that's my monsoon season cowl. We're getting there, considering it was a slow start. Yeah, I'm getting there, I'm picking up, which is great. Okay, this one's a little extra, which I'm really happy that I've started really getting some headway on. I haven't got the pattern, have I? I'm getting quite close now to being done with the frustrating bit. So whew, I'm hoping I can get it done, because this is another pattern that I really want to get done for Yorkshire Yarn Fest. I'm starting to get the feeling it's not going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. I'm not going to pressure myself, because I don't want to rush it, and equally I don't want to feel that pressure and dislike a project because I have to get it done, if that makes sense. But anyway, this is the For Fox's Sake sweater by Maxim Sear. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. But yes, this it's been quite a love-hate relationship with this sweater. It's a beautiful pattern. I absolutely adore it. And the hate part is just on me being not that great with colour work. But yeah, where are we? Here we are. So this is where I got to. The lovely Gingerbread Man. Yes, I know, I should probably swap it out now. And that's how much I've done. So, hang on, let me get up. There we go. So I've done a decent amount from Gingerbread up. And I'm at the point where, let me hold it against me, that way. Move the hair. So, there we go. So you can actually see the foxes developing now. They've got their little ears. These white bits here are their little ears. And I've just started work, these ones here, on the glasses. These dark bits here are the glasses. So I think it's going to look really, really nice. Obviously, it's very messy. My colour work isn't the best, and I've really struggled with the long floats. Really struggled. But I am getting there, and I'm just looking at the pattern now, and I don't think I'm too far off. If I hold this up, I don't think I'm too far off the finishing, really. I don't know. a few rows, I think. But yeah, so I've done some decent work on this, I think. I just need to keep going the way I'm going, and then hopefully it will be nice and easy with regards to the actual knitting of the body and the knitting of the sleeves. In my head, it's going to be easy, but there's no telling, is there really? I'm just assuming it's going to be pretty simple. But yeah, so that's my sweater, and I'm very excited. I haven't got a needle, a cable that's long enough. I think I do, actually, but it's in another project. I could harvest it from that project, but it's going to be a bit silly harvesting all these needles, so I don't know. But yeah, so we're getting there. And I'm really pleased that I put some serious effort and work into this, because it needs it if I'm thinking about wearing it soon. But yeah, it would be at least nice to wear it before the weather gets too warm. We'll see how we go. But yeah, so that's my For Fox's Sake sweater. Back in the works. Hopefully it's not going to be a case of the usual where I work on it and then leave it alone for a week. We shall see. Right, I'm just going to check. There's been no cast-ons this week, but we have finished one object. So if I finish another object for next week, then I might be able to cast something on. Whether I will, I don't know. I do have a lot of projects that I do want to cast on though, so there's every possibility that I may cast something on. I probably shouldn't, but I may. We shall see, but either way, I cannot cast anything on at this point in time. I do need another project before I can. Okay, right, I do have some acquisitions for you. Yes, I do. Right, one of them I mentioned, I think last week and the week before. I was still waiting for it to arrive. It has arrived. I'm taking part in the Knit 365 knit along that's starting in March. So I bought some yarn from the Little Grey Girl for the project, and I bought the pattern and showed you that. When did I show you that? I can't remember when I showed it to you, but I did show it to you. So that project will be happening in March. my plan for it, I think, is to finish another project. I may cast something else on and then try and finish another 2 before I can cast this on. I don't know yet, so I may break my rule, but we shall see, because Martin hasn't quite released the date of when the knit along is going to start, so I'm not sure yet. But I did treat myself to the yarn. So this is the yarn. It's called Disturbia, and as you can see, it's dyed by the Little Grey Girl. I've never bought any yarn from the Little Grey Girl before, but oh, this is really soft. Really soft, and it's 85% superwash merino, 15% biodegradable nylon, and the colourway is Disturbia. But I don't think I think she's done with dyeing this colourway now. I'm not sure, but yeah. So that's what I'm going to be using for the make along. Well, mine's going to be a crochet along because I'm doing the crochet shawl. But yes, I'm really excited for that, and I'm really excited to be taking part. Yeah, and I'm not disappointed. This yarn is beautiful, very beautiful. So that is that. I also treated myself to the project bag. Of course I did. So I've got the lovely little Knit 365 logo with the Little Grey Girl. There we are. So that I will obviously use to house the yarn and the project. So yeah, I'm all kitted out and ready to go with Martin's make along. Very exciting, very exciting. I also treated myself to a little something else. So I have never used a self-striping yarn, and I've always wanted to. I've always looked at them and thought, yeah, I really want to give it a go. Just to have a play, and just, you know, it's a new type of yarn to me. So I really wanted to try. And I came across this really lovely colourway. So this is the Unravel Autumn 2022 set. I got the 50 gram self-striping yarn and the 20 gram just the contrast colour really. And I think it's beautiful, so I'm going to make some self-striping socks with those. I have seen some people doing so you'll use the self-striping, and every time the self-striping changes colour, transforms into the next colour, the next stripe, every other stitch is a slip stitch. I'm not explaining this very well, but I have seen it and I think it looks lovely, so I may do that. I may try that with these. It's my first time using self-striping, so yeah, I'm excited. I am excited, very excited to give that a go. It's beautiful, beautiful colourway. There you go, absolutely beautiful. Very excited. So those are my yarny acquisitions. As I say, I am trying not to buy any more, but I thought the Disturbia colourway, so this one is a make along, so that's fine. And then this one is trying something new. I'm all about trying something new. I love trying new things, so yes, cannot wait to give that a go. But obviously I can't cast it on until I finish some projects. The other acquisition I got on the vein of trying new things, I have been after this for a long time. I don't know why it's taken me so long to actually get it. It's a book. Yeah, I don't know why it's taken me so long to get this book. But yeah, without further ado, it is the Tunisian Crochet Handbook by the wonderful Toni Lipsey. I absolutely adore Toni Lipsey. If you don't watch her YouTube channel, I highly recommend it. TL Yarn Crafts on YouTube. Highly recommend you checking her out. She's absolutely amazing. She has so many tutorials and just wonderful goodness. She's a really wholesome person, and I highly recommend you checking her out. But anyway, this is her book. I finally have it. I finally have her book. I'm so pleased. And as you can tell, Tunisian crochet, that is actually a new craft to me. I do crochet, but I've never tried Tunisian crochet. And I think Toni has been absolutely the advocate, is that the right word? She has just been, everything she makes is amazing, and her Tunisian crochet is absolutely stunning. And every time I see it, I think, why am I not giving this a go? I don't know why. Ambassador, I think that might be a better word. But yeah, this book is absolutely stunning. So it's a beginner's guide, and the start of the book kind of just goes through the usual sort of how-tos and little stitch ideas and how to work in the round, for example. It gives you ideas on stitches and just how to do Tunisian crochet. And then in the back of the book we have some absolutely stunning patterns. Right, I'm going to scooch a bit closer. So you've got some absolutely beautiful patterns. I don't know why I'm not showing you the back actually. There we go. Some of these patterns are, wrong way, absolutely stunning. I absolutely adore her work. And if you check out her YouTube channel, she just has the best way of teaching, the best way. So I'm so happy to have this book. And although I don't have a set of Tunisian crochet hooks yet, so although I have this book now, I won't be doing any Tunisian crochet for a little while. Reason being is I have my eye on a Tunisian crochet hook set that I would really like. So I'm just going to dive in at some point. When I get these hooks, then I will be diving into the world of Tunisian crochet. So that will be coming at some point, but not anytime soon. I just really wanted to show you the book. Oh, I'm so happy. So those are my acquisitions for this week. I'm very, very pleased, very pleased. I do have another book coming actually, so I might be able to show you that next week. But yeah, so I'm just having a look. Let me check. There'll be no bonus video this week, just to give myself a break really. And I think the next one that I might look at are books, but I'm not 100% sure yet, and I'm not 100% sure when that's coming, just because I have a lot going on at the minute. And last week and the week before were quite jam-packed for me, with trying to do the extra videos and this video. But I hope you did enjoy those extra videos. It was fun to make them, quite eye-opening in some cases, but yeah, it was fun. It was fun. And just to double check, February. Okay, so the February month end video, I will obviously be doing that, and it will be released on the Saturday the 4th of March. So I'll record it on the Wednesday as usual. I think Wednesday's the 1st of March. So technically, time-wise, that's great, but it won't be released until the 4th of March. I will actually be away on the 4th of March because I'm going to Yorkshire Yarn Fest. So if you're up in York and you're going to Yorkshire Yarn Fest, you know, feel free to say hi if you see me. Yeah, it'd be really nice. But I am super excited to go because it is my first ever yarn festival. I've never been to one, so it will be my first. I'm very excited. I will be, trying not to spend too much money. But yeah, there's a lot of yarn dyers there that are going to be there that I'm super excited to meet, that I'm super excited just, to see what they've got. And I know I will be coming away with something. There's no doubt in my mind that I won't be coming away with something. It will be happening. But yes, I'm very excited about that. My month-end video, I can't remember if I've said this, but I think what I'm going to do for my month-end video is I will do a wrap-up of February. So I will just be recapping my finished objects. I might actually do a tot-up of, I haven't got a pen, just thought I want to make a note and I'm like, oh no, I don't have a pen. Do I have a pen? Hang on. No, I don't think I do I? Oh, that's unfortunate. I was going to note down what I'm just about to say. But I'd like to do a summary of how many works in progress I still have, and then just touch upon any plans that I'm going to have for March possibly. So obviously for this one, no spoiler, but it's not really a spoiler, obviously I will be doing the make along. But yeah, I think that might be a format that works, and it will be separate to my weekly videos. My weekly videos I'm just going to do each week and they're going to be this format. But the month-end ones will be slightly different and a separate video. I think that's my plan. But yes, so I am going to call it a day. Well, I'm going to call the video there. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you have any ideas or any thoughts of anything that you'd like me to cover, anything you'd like to see, for example, if when I come round, get round to ripping out my lovely On the Spice Market shawl that I showed in my works in progress video. If you want to see a video of me ripping that out, if you want to see me how I straighten the yarn, I haven't quite figured it out yet, I've got an idea, but yeah, if you want to see any of that, let me know. I can try and do a video for you. If you think of anything else that you want to see that I haven't touched upon or I've mentioned and haven't actually elaborated on, let me know. Or just say hi. Feel free to say hi. I'm not the most, I do try to read, well, I do read all the comments, and I do try to get back to you all when you do leave a comment. So thank you so much, and please don't, please feel free to drop a comment. But yeah, so I hope that you have an absolutely amazing rest of the week and that you have a lovely weekend, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.